Hey guys, my name is Karen Hammond, and I am one of the leadership coaches here with Emerge Sales Training. And today we are going to talk about what the heck is our role as a coach and mentor. So, this question came up from one of my students this week, and she said, Gosh, I'm not sure what I'm actually supposed to be doing. What is my role as a coach with my team members? She said, I'm getting really frustrated. I have people that aren't doing things, and I just need to know what I'm actually supposed to be doing. And so, gosh, clarity is key, isn't it? If we don't have a clear definition of success, we can start to get really frustrated. We're not sure what we're supposed to be focusing on. We're not sure what action we're supposed to be taking. And we're not sure if we're actually helping our team members. So I know that everyone that's listening, if you're taking the time to listen to this today, I know that it's really important to you that you're adding value to your team members, and it can get confusing. Gosh, what are we supposed to do? So let's cover that, and hopefully you'll walk away today with some clarity. What is your role as a coach? So the role can be really tough to navigate, right? We are not their boss. They are not getting paid by us. They are actually team members, and they have free choice and free will. And so what are we supposed to do? Well, I'm going to break it down really, really simply for you. Your role as a coach is simply to encourage your team members, help them develop their skills, practice with them, give honest feedback, and recognize them. And really believe in them. Believe that they can actually do the things that they say they're going to do. Give them a safe space to stumble and make mistakes. Help them get back up and get back at it again. And that, my friends, is your role in a nutshell. And so I really want to put this in context. I was thinking about this over the weekend. My husband is coaching my son's basketball team. They had a rough weekend. They had a lot of games, a tournament, and they had some really big losses. And, my husband was frustrated because he's worked really hard with these guys. They've been practicing. They've been, really working on some things. They got out on the court. They didn't implement what they had been practicing. And it was really evident with some of them that they hadn't been putting in the work on the off-court time. And so it just made me think how true that is for any of us who are mentoring or coaching team members, that, we can do our part, but at the end of the day, it's up to our team member to actually execute, to have the motivation to practice, off court. We want to practice with them, but then they need to go out and do the things. And that's really what we're supposed to be doing. So we can't make people do things that they don't want to do. And so let's think about this. So as a coach, if our team members, it's game time, they don't do what they're supposed to do, what do we do? What the heck do we do? We can't beat them up, can't beat them over the head, right? What are we supposed to do? And so there are a few really important things to think about. If someone isn't following through on their commitments, what do? We want to simply ask some really, really good follow-up questions. And so I'm going to give you a few questions to ask. So go ahead and get a pen out. You're probably going to want to write these things down. So a really good follow-up question to ask is simply, is this still important to you? And if they say yes, what this is actually going to do is help them to recommit to that action. If they say no, it's not a bad thing. This actually gives you the no that you're looking for. Because honestly, our role as a leader and a coach is sometimes to help our team members just get clear on a yes or a no. Am I in or am I out? The space in between is where it gets very frustrating. So if they say no, you might have a tendency to feel really discouraged, but this is actually a good thing. It helps you know where to put your time and energy. If they say yes, then there are some follow-up questions to continue to ask. You can simply ask them, what got in the way of success last time? Tell me more about that. And this can really help them get clarity on what's been hanging them up on taking that action and getting that momentum. The next thing that you're going to want to do is simply do a reset. So give grace for failure and allow them to try again. I'm going to say that again. That is such an important one. Give grace for failure and allow them to try again. Now, why is that so important? Well, we can get really frustrated when people don't follow through. But this coaching, this mentoring, this is one of the most important things we can do is give them a safe space to make mistakes and come back and do it again and try again. So the next thing that we want to do is then really do a reset with them. So we want to reset by setting a specific timeline for when they want to take action. You can ask questions like, what day do you want to do this? How much time will you need to do this? And what accountability do you need? And so this is going to help them get really specific on their timeline. Lastly, we want to help them reconnect to their motivation. And so some great questions to ask are, why is this important to you? And what does it mean to you if this doesn't get accomplished? That is going to help them reconnect to the reason that this was an important goal for them in the first place. So as a coach, we give space and help people believe in themselves. We help them believe that they can actually do the things. We can't do it for them. So by asking these coaching questions, we help them to get clarity. We help them reset. We help them think through how to do better next time. And we encourage them. And that, my friends, in a nutshell, is really your role as a coach and a mentor. I would love to get your thoughts on this in your comments. And so let me know what you think. And I hope that this has been helpful for you today.